The states are threatening 25% tariffs on
Not the states.
everything.
It's Trump saying this.
Not the states. What the? Speaking of South, TK, and down south, and our neighbors to the south, well, Canada's oil patch and all of us seem to be, and I hate to make this show political all the time, but I hate to break it to everybody out there that doesn't think that real estate and politics are the same bloody thing. They go hand in hand. Okay. And
They're
whatever happens, yeah, it's the same bloody conversation. And TK, the states are threatening 25% tariffs on everything.
It's Trump saying this.
Not the states. What the?
It's not like it's like the whole
You know how
entire.
this works, buddy.
Listen, it's not like the whole entire government is going like Congress is like, hey guys, all right, we really need to tax these Canadians. There's a lot of stuff that happens between Canada, or so the U.S. and China. So China has got a lot of things out that, you know, we don't really see. And then the U.S. doesn't like those things, you know, all these little like covert operations. But
Like
also
what?
the U.S. doesn't want us buying from China. They're trying to reduce the amount of goods that are coming out of China. Okay. And so taxing Canada and taxing Mexico is the easiest thing to be able to do that. Right. And to put pressure on Canada to not do as much business with China. But my guess is the 25% tariff, the 25% tariff that Trump is imposing.
Hold on, go back. Explain that. I don't understand. He's imposing tariffs.
He's bullying them. Yeah. Because he's trying to force Canada's hand. Yeah. To buy less from China.
How does that make us buy less from China?
Because it's all political. It's all like, I'm going to tariff you unless you do all the things that I want you to do. And here's where I'm going to start. It's a smart negotiation move.
Well, I mean, let's be realistic. The guy's just saying, hey, can you fucking idiots get control of your border and stop allowing
what do you mean?
fentanyl?
What's really fentanyl is going into the States?
Yeah, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Come on. That's all coming from Mexico. Listen.
All of it? It's not coming from
it's not
Vancouver.
Okay, well, that's part of it. Those are part of the things coming from China, not just drugs, but like all sorts of goods, all sorts of manufacturing stuff. So
talk me through this. So they put a 25% tariff on Canadian steel and Canadian oil.
On everything in order to tell the Canadian government
buying what from China?
Everything.
Everything. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys, but that's not what they're asking us to do.
I know, because it's not like that. It's not on the surface, Darryl.
So
come on, you got to read the right websites, Darryl.
Okay, so you
got to be in the know.
Okay, so I'm obviously on the wrong websites, and you're telling me that the way that this tariff thing works, TK, is that
they're negotiation to do all the things that Trump wants to do
from China.
He's like, get on your knees, stop buying stuff from China, give me the oil, buy from my companies.
So what does this do to our country, TK? Tell me. Maybe I'm missing something else here.
It makes our lips pucker up like this to kiss the U.S.'s behind.
So, but what are we doing?
Because that's what we're going to do.
Buying stuff from them now instead of China? Is that the idea?
There's going to be stuff that's going to be manufactured in the States that he's going to want us to buy. There's going to be more stuff coming in from Mexico through the States. Yeah, like when you think about it, like cheap labor, really, Mexico should be our source for cheap labor. Right?
Should be.
And that should be ramped up there. The problem with the Mexicans is that it's just so bloody corrupt down there.
Corrupt.
It's just so corrupt.
Not corrupt up here. Down there,
crazy.
It's really corrupt. Up here, there are a bunch of saints in the government.
You guys think this is the Canadian people are corrupt? Yeah, right. 30-something people running for the Mexican presidency were assassinated.
In Mexico, they don't go on the news and say, we're giving $70 billion to Ukraine. They just do it and point their guns at everybody. Anyways, TK, the point is that there's a big fucking brouhaha going on, and most people say this is bad for Canada.
Very bad for Canada if tariffs come. Very bad. Less exporting, higher costs. U.S. companies that buy our products, but really, it's going to be like we're already exporting so much oil and everything else. I really don't see this being something that is going to stick.
How does that work for them that they tariff the oil that they consume so much of? And like,
it's going to cost them more. So they're going to have to find it from somewhere else.
So, but are they going to do it? And what about the steel? Don't they need the steel too? And the
wood
the steel, and all that shit?
They need the steel, Darryl. Trust me.
Gold?
I talked to my people. They need the steel.
What's going on, man?
They need
this
it.
Sounds kind of dumb, no?
Yeah. They need the what's it called in Saskatchewan?
They need the steel for their big
Mm,
construction boom.
no, there's something else in Saskatchewan that
Oh,
they got a crop,
the wheat,
not
the
just the wheat,
potash,
the potash.
potash.
They got to get
Jesus
the
Christ, man.
potash, Daryl.
Potash.
They
So what
need
the
that
fuck are they
potash.
tariffing? What's left? The maple
Hey,
syrup, but they
they
need
need
that
the
too.
syrup,
They
man. They
need the
need the maple
syrup.
syrup.
Okay, so
I'm
tariffs are
telling
a
you.
nothing burger. They go in the nothing burger
I'm not saying
category.
it's
Fuck
nothing, but I think
that
it's a
tariff
major
shit.
burger. It's a
Major
major
burger.
burger. It's just,
I
it's not
heard
going to be as it seems right now. Guaranteed, 100%. TK Butler said it, stamped it.
said it right here. So
Sunday,
Trudeau's coming back on
December
the plane.
1st. Yeah.
Apparently he's on the way to Mar-a-Lago on a plane. And so when he comes back, he's going to be like, okay, listen, it's just a show. Like, we just got to stop buying shit from China, and then they're going to lift the tariffs. Forget the border, forget the fentanyl. That's all a smokescreen. They're really just wanting us to cut ties with China, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so then that's good.
Nobody
So
cares about Canada. Canada is a very small country. We don't really have a part to play
hold on a
in really
sec.
much anything.
We're
Right now, the
literally
number one competitor for the US is China in the global economy.
we're number one for potash, which every farmer needs, and we're like number
Yeah.
four
Well,
or three in oil
hopefully that does
production.
it for us. Hopefully the potash is the
The,
key to our survival.
the key to our
Yeah.
survival. Well,
What else we got? What
what am I?
else we got?
Lithium. That's
What
all
else
we
we got?
got. Okay,
What
so
else we got?
we're done with that. Like, comment, and subscribe if you got anything from one of these clips. And if you want to see some more, press something on the screen here. Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.